Hey y'all, hey, I'm back with another video. I just have a few things that I would like to say to you guys, that I have to say, that I feel like I have to say. So, go ahead and hit that like, share, subscribe button. To all of my donators, if you would like to donate, the information is in the description box below. Thank you in advance. Anything is appreciated. There's no amount to what you can give to someone, you know, um, that's just from your heart, genuine, or able to give. But let's jump into it. So I have a few things I want to talk about. One being is competition, and I've been calling myself making notes these days for different things that I just want to speak on. Competition. For me, competition should never come from those who are around you, those who you're attached to or attach themselves to you. Um, and there is a such thing as healthy competition, but when it comes to, and that's just when it's fun and games and, we are aware like Uno or something that we're competing. Um, when it comes down to business, your love life, happiness, career, family, things like that, you should not be in competition. Those type of people, um, you know, that you associate yourself with should not be in competition with you, and you should not be in competition with them. That's the first red flag to an unhealthy relationship, no matter what kind it is. Okay, competition. That's that's that. Okay. Also, I have be aware of people who try to use you against you. Those are people, and I made notes on it, but I already know what I want to say. Those are people who use you against you. They come to you for your thoughts, your ideas, your opinions. They bring you their problems that obviously they weren't able to figure out for themselves. They may have problems that were brought to them, or they may have created problems for themselves, and they come and include you into it only to resent you or get mad at you or take what good advice or what advice you may have given them and manipulate it. And I'm gonna say good because I come from a place of genuine and good intention and not bad intention. I have no reason every day to wake up and wish bad on anyone, or I have no desire to manipulate anyone or anything to go into my favor, because what am I actually gaining by doing so? You know, I believe that you get what you give. I genuinely believe that. I believe in karma. I believe that what goes around comes around. What goes up must come down. I believe in those things. And reason being is because I feel as if I was made early on in life. I'm 32, and I was made early on in life to believe that karma comes back around. I didn't grow up in like the worst circumstances I would claim, but I can definitely say it was not the best circumstances. I can say that everything wasn't all bad, okay? But it damn sure wasn't all good. And I took what in life that was supposed to destroy me early on, whether it be family, friends, associates, places, things, devices, and I would say marijuana, drinking, whatever it was, I didn't allow those things to, and those people, places to, you know, just take hold of me, take over me. I transmuted it, I transformed it, transitioned it into things that really actually made me who I am today. Um, I would say I'm a no nonsense type of person, only because in life, having going through so much, you short on bullshit. You don't have time for it. You're not intrigued by it. You're not excited by it. It don't excite you. If anything, you just want a peace of mind at my age, 32. Okay. People will manipulate and twist and turn things due to their lack of wanting to hold themselves accountable. Okay. And that's just what it is. It's what it boils down to it. I would say as human beings, we've all done it. You have to grow to a point of holding yourself accountable. You have to grow to a point of accepting your wrong, your hand, your doings in something in order for you to resolve it and move forward. Okay, so back to beware of people who use you against you. Everybody is not like you. You know what I'm saying? You got people who out here that absolutely don't want to change, love living reckless, or love living in the dark, basking in bullshit, but don't want nobody to know, don't want nobody to see. You know, they rather point the finger because someone like me who can say, yeah, I smoke weed, or I've smoked weed, or yeah, I've done cocaine in my life, or yeah, I've done this or that, you know, you they being that I can accept what I've done in my life, I can say flat out, you know, my wrongs and my fault in something without anyone else having to say it or tell someone, because I'm giving you the choice to say, yeah, I like her, no, I don't like her, or I can fuck with her, no, I can't fuck with her. You know what I mean? I'm not portraying to be someone that I'm not. I'm not trying to fit in or go along and get along, because I'm the type of person who I'm going to ask you questions straight up. Now, it's up to you if you're going to be honest about what I'm asking you, but you're going to know that I've asked. I ask questions. I'm not someone who want to sit around oblivious and dumb to shit and not know what's going on. No, I want to fucking know what and who I'm dealing with, so in case I need motherfucking stand up and speak up for my fucking self. Like, in case I don't want to fuck with you, in case I don't want to deal with you. Period. I don't put a gun to nobody's head and say, fuck with me, fuck with Simone. I don't force nobody to fuck with me, and I don't force myself onto nobody. I know how to leave people the fuck alone. Period. I know how to ask people to leave me the fuck alone. You know, I have no reason to play up under anyone for anything that they have, because 9 times out of 10, you know, people really, I need better friends and associates, period, because people that I know don't have shit that I've never had, or they don't have shit that I can't get that's going to make me be jealous or want something that someone else got. I only want what's mine and what's for me. I'm willing to accept what's not for me. I'm not finna fight over shit that's material. I'm not finna fight over no man. I don't want to fight, period. I'm only gonna fight in self-defense, and that's if your hands is on me. That's if you're trying to physically cause harm to me. Now I have to defend myself. Otherwise, no, I'm not on the fuckery. I'm not with the bullshit, okay? I'm speaking on these topics because in life, these are things that I experience. Family, friends, quote unquote. You know, even so much lovers. As I told y'all before, I have a group of motherfuckers that's working against me. That includes my family. It started with I'm my family, you know, and all of it is based off envy, it's based off greed, it's based off secrets, it's based off lies. It's just based off motherfuckers not knowing how to be happy and mad that I'm happy, that I find happiness in my storm, that I find happiness in my pain, in my trials, my tribulation. I still find joy, I still find peace, And that's only because these same motherfuckers is the motherfuckers that I've once let damn near drive me crazy. You know what I'm saying? I can't run and vent to nobody. Mind you, I'm the one that they want to dump all their shit on. But I can't run and vent to nobody without it being used against me as if I'm motherfucking incompetent, or as if I'm not human and I can't cry and I can't feel emotion. I'm not no fucking tin man. And shit get heavy on me as it do everyone who is living with a purpose. Not people who are out here just existing, who's just doing anything and everything with anybody, everywhere and anywhere. People who will sell themselves just to have a place to stay, or drive somebody's car, or just funds, period, in situationships, shit that's not genuine, shit that's not lasting, you know what I mean? Shit that's built on sand and water and is not stable, okay? I got myself in a bind because I trusted someone who has already cost me my freedom once just by being in the car with them. And I had done nothing wrong. But now, and that happened when I was 29. Now I have, even though charges was dropped because I was innocent from the beginning, even though charges was dropped, now I have that on my record still to be pulled up. You know what I mean? As if this the type of person that I am. Placing a fucking judgment on me, or like, you know, character, like that's my character. That's not my character. I I speak how I speak because I mean what I say when I say it. And a lot of times, and sometimes, I do opposite out of love, or, you know, wanting to love and wanting to trust and wanting to be there and wanting to, you know, exhibit what I wish I had. I wish I had someone like me who was gonna be honest with me when I'm fucking up, who's gonna be honest with me when I have a false friend or a false person around me, or a false relative, or I'm at a place, a job where that's kicking my ass and I could be doing better, and someone who's gonna direct me, you know what I mean, because they do mean me well and they don't wish me no harm. You know what I mean? I'm not surrounded with those type of people, and I don't even have a lot of. I have one friend that I consider a friend, and that's my ex right now, or whatever. My ex of 10 years, a guy that I was talking to, or whatever, who I tried to get over my ex with. After 3 years, I finally dated. Mind you, he done dated all kinds of women and people, and then all kinds of shit. And when I finally step out and date this one guy, who later on I realized they were sent, you know, by someone who hate me, by people who dislike me, who's working constantly, consistently right now against me, trying to bring instability to me, trying to get in the way of my finances. Anything good that I have going on, these people trying to get, they want me to start off from rock bottom, as if I'm not already doing that. I am starting from rock bottom all over again. And it's because I allowed myself to be in the same hands of the people who hurt me the first time, or the people who crossed me the first time. My mother and father, they don't talk to me because I don't talk to them, but it's because I stopped talking to them because I realized how involved they are in a lot of my instability. From my supposed to be friends and even their families, their mothers, their dads, you know, it's a lot of people working hard right now to bring harm and instability to me. And they're really fucking pissed off at me that I'm persevering through all of this shit. They're watching me every day like clockwork. I make my videos because this is a part of my testimony, and I am being obedient and standing in my power, and they want to know who the fuck I think I am. And that's just real shit. They want to know who the fuck I think I am because they've tried so hard to build me and mold me into what they say I am, who I say I am. They're painting, they want to, it's defamation of character. Like, it's defamation of character all day long. It's assassination of my character all day long. These people don't have integrity. They don't have shit that they stand for. They only know how to steal, kill, and destroy. They're doing the devil's work. And they're mad because all of what they're doing to me around the clock, I'm still standing strong. And yes, I'm standing beside my Father God, Jesus Christ. That's just what it is. I trust him. And all of what they're doing and all of what they're trying to do, all of it behind my back. Nobody's talking to me, not even the person that brought me into their shit. They've ghosted me and flipped the script. And mind you, we're living together. That's what the fuck is happening right now. And I'm trying. And the thing is I quit 2 of my jobs I thought I was being of help. I thought I was being a friend. I thought I was being a lover. I don't know what the fuck I thought I was doing because I was obviously putting myself right back into the hands of the enemy. Completely have flipped the script. Completely have playing the blame game, pointing the finger when I don't know this motherfucker dealings and whereabouts besides the drama that he brings to me. And he only tell me half truths. He don't tell me the real shit because he don't want me to figure out that damn it's you that's trying to fuck me over. It's you that from the jump, this was the goal. It's just that at the end of the day, you know I've been so fucking good to you. And you know I've brought you no harm, no drama. And this is what you're trying to create an issue wherein you have reason to bring harm and drama to me, and you don't have no reason. And God is not pleased, not with none of your people that's involved, and you know, like I know, like we know at this point. And it's sad because I only need about 2 weeks to be able to regain my shit. And motherfucker trying to do this shit like today, like tomorrow. Motherfucker trying to come for me like he didn't put me in this motherfucking position to be in his fucking house with him and have me sitting in this bitch while he at his baby mama house or his auntie house or anywhere else. Like, and it's sad because I thought I wanted to be with him until I realized, no, I don't want to be with him. I don't want to be at this motherfucker like this, like with somebody who will get me killed, or cause harm to me, period. And run and have his mama do all his dirty work, run and have his family do all his dirty work because he ain't telling nobody the truth. He lying to everybody. This motherfucker hate me as if I've done something to him, and I've done nothing to him. I've done nothing. I open my legs when he asks to open my legs. I feed him. I bathe him. I clean his house. I do whatever for him. It's always been like that since I known him. That's why I'm the one he run back to. On top of it, it's so much that I didn't know that I just started putting 2 and 2 together. I just started receiving info about. And it's fucked up because I'm literally in a position to where I don't have nobody, nowhere to go. You know, they got me right where they want me at. I went to UPS. I got hired at UPS. When I showed up to UPS, I signed all these documents. I go both days, you know. I'm getting to work, you know what I'm saying? I live on the south side right now, so UPS, where I'm from, is on the north side, okay? And it's crazy because I get there, I sign all this paperwork. Everybody is intrigued by me. I'm talking, I'm engaging, I'm asking questions, all the right questions, all up until the training manager getting there. Now, when the training manager getting there, he has this bad, terrible ass energy on him to where it's like he came to strictly do a job. So he gets to talking and he's talking about a 5-year contract that they have, and they say that their benefits, now the benefits have been changed from receiving them within 3 months to 9 months, and it has been like that for some years. Like he said, over 10 years, and I'm thinking that's a lie, because I was here working with y'all this company 2 years ago, and I received my benefits 3 months inside the mail. So I signed this paper with the union and all this here. They get us all excited about it. He get mad because I asked him, what does the 5-year contract got to do with us receiving benefits within 9 months? He tell me, oh, I'll answer questions when I'm done talking. I'm not done talking. So I said, okay, yes, sir. I'm listening. So he started continuing talking, and when he continued talking, you get other people that's interrupting him talking, and they start asking questions, and he started answering them. So 5 questions in, I said, excuse me, may I ask my question again? Since, everyone else is asking questions, right? So I say, what does the 5-year contract have to do with the 9 months, us having to wait 9 months to receive benefits? Oh, ma'am, you can go on the other side of that door. I answer your questions over there. So I'm like, okay, well, damn. Okay, well, I ain't gonna argue with you. I'm just gonna get up and grab my shit and go. Like, that's what you're having me to do. You're having me to go on the other side door. When he had me go on the other side door, he also have his training, like instructor, get up and escort me out to the gate. When he escort me to the gate, he tell me, oh, we're letting you go. What? I just signed these documents and all this shit here, and to me, I feel like, a part of me feel like it's them cleaning up some type of mess, them changing some type of paperwork around. And it may sound crazy, y'all, but it's deeper, because these people been working on shit against me for the last, I'm going to say about 10 years, about 8 to 10 years, probably longer than that. But as far as me getting older and having work ethic, and, me actually trying, like, me doing things for myself, being that I come from a very controlling, manipulative family, wherein I think I'm supposed to have been controlled all of my life. And yet I'm breaking chains, I'm breaking loose from people who meant me no good. Not my mama, not my daddy. Not the people that they went behind me. And I blame Facebook, because people link up through Facebook. They go through your mutual friends, they go through your likes, your comments, they reach out to people with propositions, they ask questions, and they see where people at when it comes to you. And when they feel like it ain't solid, they offer them a proposition to work against you. At the end of the day, this is not nothing that's new. It's happened to plenty of people all over the world. It's happening to people right now. It's not nothing that's unheard of. It's not nothing like, oh my God, she's crazy. No, it's nothing to be like that on, because we see that shit on CSI and 48, First 48. We see this shit every day on TV and making whole shows about it. We know that this is going on. It's all behind life insurance money, life insurance policies that we don't know about, policies that they have our information that they're using. You policy companies need to do better with really investigating these people and not letting everybody just walk into these banks, and not letting everybody just be able to. Y'all have to do thorough investigation, because these people are con artists, and it's easier to be con these days because they got people that work inside the law office. They got people that work inside the bank. They got people that So it's not nothing unheard of. Yes, someone like me, I'm not involved with anything. So, because people would from the streets would say, and I would say that for people who crooked people, even people like my mom and dad, they not affiliated. Well, I'm not gonna say they're not affiliated with the streets because they go and buy their drugs out the streets. So it's no telling who they talk to, who they're affiliated with. You know what I mean? They've had dealings with people in the streets before in the past, like most of our parents have, and there's no telling who's doing what these days because everybody's doing it to fit in. Everybody wants to people please everybody. Everybody is on the bandwagon. Everybody is afraid to be broke, and they're cutthroating everybody around them in order not to be. You know what I mean? So it's just like at the end of the day, we do have to protect ourselves and we do have to make sure we're asking the right questions before dealing with the people. And then we do have to uh make what they call make it a trend, but what they call let's normalize, you know, protecting ourselves, asking the right questions and not going back to the past. When God free you from something and he gets you out of a situation, don't go back to the past. That was my mistake. That's what I'm trying not to do again. That's why I'm trying to determine to get out of my situation. That's why I asked for the donations. Because Lord knows I need a financial miracle. Lord knows that I need a breakthrough. Lord knows that I need help in my current situation due to who I have chose to trust after being shown that a motherfucker was a snake the first time. Time and time again. Motherfucker always have taken advantage of me in secret and to the public made me their problem. You know. And it's fucked up because and like yeah, I feel like the fool for loving somebody and trusting somebody that hurt me. And yes, my lesson is in this to never go back to nothing that hurt me, whether that be family or friends or lovers. That is my lesson in this. And yes, I believe that God is vindicating me. Yes, I believe that God is working behind the scenes just as hard as they is to bring me down. They're trying to position me into a place wherein they can act their ass and say it's my fault. Because now they're scared because of the things that I know about them and I found out about them. And so now they're scared and needing to, you know, I would say move faster to fuck me over, like really stick a fork in me. And so yeah, just be careful, you guys, of who you deal with. Send prayers up for me. You know, best way that I could be helped right now, I could use $5,000 right now for the person that's in position. You ain't gotta give me the whole 5,000. Just help me raise it something 10,000. You know, because I really need help getting out of my situation. I love the person who hurt me right now. You know what I mean? That's what's so sad about this whole situation is because I still love the nigga. And I love him because I've always had high hopes for him, and I love him because I always loved him. Right now I'm trying to, it's like, I'm not wanting to date or anything, but I do have someone I consider a nice guy, but I'm not always so sure about him either because of the simple fact that one, I'm still healing, and two, you know, I don't want to bring what I have going on into a new situation. But and you would say 10 years is not 10 years. We haven't been completely together, me and my ex. No, we have not been together 10 years. But this has been going on 10 years. We're never separated soon, like forever. The longest we've been separated was when we were on a year of probation, and we were forced not to be around each other. We couldn't communicate, and that's, to me, that was some crooked, creep ass shit going on too. But we couldn't communicate because we were allegedly co-defendants. And what the fuck did we do that for us to be co-defendants? Why the fuck is we co-defendants? Like, I never understood that. Bitch, I had a gun that was my gun on me that the officers ran. It was a 380. It was clean. You know what I'm saying? That's all. Like, that's what I had on me, regardless of my charges. You know what I mean? I didn't have motherfucking cocaine. Like, I had cocaine, weed. They made it seem like I was a fucking some type of clean pin on the fucking paperwork. It just, like, the shit was crazy, and it was all paraphernalia. It wasn't shit that was, like, you know what I mean? It wasn't nothing that was to be used. It's just crazy. It was nothing that they found but my gun that I willingly told them, because they killing people every fucking day, you know. And yeah, if I'm gonna freeze up, bitch, I don't want the fucking officer to shoot me because I got a fucking gun on me, because I'm a female that walk a fucking around. It was licensed in my fucking name. I just didn't have license to carry. You know what I mean? But I was a female who was working 2 jobs, and I work at night. I was catching the bus before I had got my car. And I knew people didn't like me then. My family, my mom, my dad, you know. Even if I wanted to trust people, I still was cautious of who I've had around me. I've always been that way. That's why I limit it down to the people that's on my hand. I don't got a lot of friends. I've never had friends. I've always been a friend, but I've never had people that were real friends. I always had people who wanted to compete with me or was jealous of me, who want to say that just she's not who she says she is. She ain't who she a hoe. She a this. She do drugs. She do that. She do this. Mind you, these are drug addicts. These are hoes. They got a long line of hoes. They love hoes. These women got men who they download that, you know, these men control them and manipulate them by paying a bill or doing this or doing that, and they keep just to have a man, just to say some women got niggas around, got men around just to say they got a man. I'm not that type of bitch. I hate that I'm in this situation that I'm in, because at the end of the day, the motherfucker that got me in this predicament is playing like he the fucking victim. And me having love for him and me trying to still remain solid and loyal to this motherfucker, he's fucking me over behind my back. He don't want me to know that that's what he's doing, so he's avoiding me. Because he's trying to manipulate the people who's already manipulating him, but they got a one up over him because they don't want to put him in his predicament, you know. And the only way that he can get out of his situation is if he fucked me over. That's the gist of it. So even though he need my help, you know, and obviously we need each other, the people that he's dealing with is a danger to my life because they're jealous of me and they're jealous of him. But they can easily control him because they got babies by him. He got people who handle his finances, like his mom, you know. Is people around him that has him set up in bullshit. And it's like he don't want to go down by himself, so he's including me in his bullshit. This the whole fucked up thing about this whole situation. I'm like, I need 2 weeks to get away from this fuck shit. Because I'm like, nigga, if me leaving you the fuck alone is gonna make them happy, by all means, that's what the fuck I need to do. That's what the fuck I'm trying to do, especially when you choosing them over me. Especially when you not standing up for me and you making them feel like they right against me and I've not done nothing to them. I haven't disrespected them, and no, I ain't came at them no type of motherfucking way, but they coming at me. Family, friends, your girlfriends, your baby mamas, your side pieces, it's motherfuckers everywhere. And it's all because it's one motherfucker that I'm trying my damnness, you motherfuckers, to get the fuck from around. Unfortunately, he done put me in a bind. That's what the fuck he not saying. So I need time to be able to get the fuck from around this nigga who don't want me to get the fuck from around him because I'm his scapegoat at the same time. I'm the crash dummy, the pawn on his chess game, on his chessboard as far as he concerned, because he rather it be me than him. And that's fucked up. He's trying to set aside his emotions and feelings and love that he do got for me, but he cannot show and express because he lied and played so many fucking games. Lied and played so many games. I love him to pieces. I cry all the time. I would have never ever keep coming back to somebody who I didn't think that eventually he would see my worth, my value, and I would marry, that I would be with. I love him. I wanted to be with him. I saw my life with him. It's because of who I don't know if, because of who I am. Like, I love him, and then when we not on bad terms and nobody's in our business, we have real good times, real good moments. That's what I reminisce on. That's what I think about. That's what keep me here by his side. He done had 2 babies on me since we've been involved. I've always been made to believe that we just needed time apart because we needed to get our own shit, and then we did that, and then he had another baby. So it was like, damn, it's like, yeah, even though I could see that, damn, he lied, he cheat, or he's always trying to find new relationships. I thought that we would be together. I still held on to that because I loved him. Every time that I'm moving on, every time I'm building up the self-esteem to move forward, you know, he calls me and I come running. I come right back. And then he act like he never knew me. And he choose other women before me because they have more than me. Financially, they have more than me. These bitches end up being some cold bitches. They end up being some nasty bitches. And he end up tied to them. And then he got women who give him, older women in his life, that give him bad advice when it comes to these women, because I'm even more woman than them. And they hate that. They absolutely hate that. And so they encourage him not to be with me, but to be with these ain't shit bitches who has more than me. Mind you, I only have the lesser because I keep believing in a man who's obviously emotionally unstable, mentally unstable, because he's seeking the advice and the attention from people who don't mean him no good either. But they have to put on long enough to make it seem like I don't know what I'm talking about or I'm lying. But the thing is when I'm not around, he sees it for himself. The only time that these people care about him is when I'm in the picture. So that's why I'm like more so motivated to get the fuck from around so he can really see these people again for who they are. And everything can go back to how it was or how it's gonna be. You know, I'm willing to accept that things are over and walk away. I don't want no problems in doing so. But however, I do want the time that for him and it's between me and him because I'm at his place. I want the time that he know what we had going on. I need that grace period to be able to regather myself to be able to get the fuck on. I just went to another orientation. I have interviews lined up. I got shit going on. But I'm not communicating that with him. And that's the problem too, because obviously he got somebody to answer to. Period. If anything, if you're going to have a problem with me, let it be after I'm gone. You know, if you can't address it now, because at the end of the day, me and this boy don't even argue. We don't. We don't fight. We don't argue unless he have someone who's got a problem with me. Because other than that, he never personally have had a problem with me. The only problem he ever had with me is the bitches around him who has a problem with me. And when things not working in his favor because these bitches that he depend on ain't fucking with him, then I'm his problem. Because now they won't do nothing for him until he handle me, till he deal with me. They not doing this, they not doing that. If he fuck with me, they not doing shit for him. And I wish he understood how much of less of a man that makes him. Because if he had all his own shit going on, his own stability, he wouldn't be answering to none of these hoes. Not his baby mamas, just because they got a baby. Bitch, you wanted the baby. Period. I don't have a baby from him not because I didn't want one. It's because we miscarried. That's what we don't talk about, too. He caused me so much pain. And yeah, that made me the fool because I always believed he could change, that he would change, that he was willing to change. I thought that he was going to do that for us, for me. I thought he would do that. And I was sadly mistaken. And I accept that today. And I'm moving on. I'm not ever coming back to this shit. Because this is the last time you're going to prove to me what love ain't. You know what I mean? Like, period. But I'll be back with another video, you guys. I love you all. I'm going to continue to be transparent and real with you guys because that's my whole point of you guys being on this journey with me and sharing my testimony. I don't know what's going to transpire or come of me making this video because they're certainly not going to be happy with some of the things that I said in this video, but I don't know what else you guys, I don't know what they're expecting me to do when you're ganging up on me and I've done nothing to nobody. I've done nothing to his mama, his sister, his family, his baby mamas. I've done nothing to him. I've done nothing but love this nigga. I've done nothing but love him. He knows this. He knows this. I've done nothing but love my mom, my dad. I've done nothing but love their children, his children. I've done nothing but love them. And I do not deserve to continue to be mistreated by any of these people. I don't deserve it. And God is not going to let that happen. But like, share, subscribe, drop a donation. If you want to help me get out of this situation, I truly appreciate it. Please, please. Thank you. I love you all. Talk to you guys later.